Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jyoti Swarup. In this video, we are going to discuss about Act 1 Scene 3 of Merchant of Venice. In our previous video, we have already completed with the Act 1 Scene 2. Now we will move to the Act 1 Scene 3. So, in Act 1 Scene 3, again we come back to the Venice. Okay, so this scene takes place at a public place in Venice. Okay, so again this place comes to the Venice. Here what happens, here we were introduced with the villain of the Merchant of Venice, who is Shylock. Okay, so here what happens, Bassanio approaches to Shylock is the villain of this story. Okay, so Bassanio approaches to the Shylock for lending money. Okay, for lending 3000 ducats for 3 months. Okay, so 3000 ducats is equals to maybe somewhat 3 crores. Okay, at that times. Okay, so approaches to Shylock. Bassanio approaches to Shylock for lending money of 3000 ducats for 3 months. Why? Because his friend Antonio is not having enough money at that situation, and he need that money to win Portia, to marry Portia. So he goes to Shylock for lending 3000 ducats for 3 months. Bassanio lends money on the name of on the credit of who Antonio, because Antonio is not having enough money at that situation, but he need money at any cost. So Antonio says that take a loan from anyone for 3 months. After that I will repay that money. Antonio says to Bassanio, and Bassanio takes money from Shylock on the name of Antonio. Okay, so then what happens, Shylock does not want to give money to Bassanio. Okay, Shylock does not want to give money to Bassanio as he is a Jew. Okay, he is a Jew, and Bassanio and Antonio are Christians. Okay, he don't want to give money to the Bassanio as he is a Christian. And also Bassanio invites Shylock for a dinner with Antonio, but Shylock refuses that. That is not according to our rules, and he says he refuses to go to the dinner. Okay, and he also says that he rather have only business relationship with him and not anything else. Okay, so what happens then? Meanwhile, Antonio approaches there. Then Shylock approaches. Then Antonio approaches. Then Shylock shows his dislike on Antonio in himself. Okay, he abuses, he scolds him something inside. Okay, then Antonio approaches there. Okay, Antonio approaches there, and what happens then? Okay, then what happens then, and Shylock says to Antonio that yes, I will lend money, and also I will not take any interest on it. Okay, Antonio says, Shylock says that yes, I will lend money, but I will not take any interest on that. Why does Shylock gives money, he lends money without any interest to Antonio and Bassanio? Because Antonio is Shylock is a hatred. He does not likes Antonio because there was a conflict between them. Okay, there was a fight between them before some time. What was that? Between them there was a conflict. That was before a few time. There was a conflict between Shylock and Antonio. That was between an argument. Between a argument, there was a between an argument of interests, loans, taking money. Okay, this the something there. Shylock and Antonio, there was a conflict between them. So what happens at that situation? Antonio also calls Shylock as a dog and also spits on him. Okay, he also spits on him because there was a something conflict between Shylock and Antonio on the reason of taking interest and on loans. Okay, so at that situation, Antonio also calls Shylock as a dog and also spits on him. So here at this situation, Shylock want to take revenge on Antonio at this point, so he lends money to Bassanio without taking any interest. So he want to take that opportunity, he want to utilize that opportunity as taking revenge on Antonio, who Shylock. Okay, so he tells that Shylock tells that, okay, I will lend money to you without taking any interest. But Antonio refuses. He says that I neither take or neither give money without interest. Okay, the Shylock says that Antonio point out on Shylock and tells that he himself neither lends nor borrows money on interest. Okay, so without interest he will not take that. Anthony explains to Shylock. Then Shylock says that you have called me a dog at that time, and you also spat on me, and now you are asking me a 3,000 ducats. So he tells like that. Then Antonio arrogantly says that you don't lend me money as a friend, you lend money as a enemy. I may also call you a dog again in the future, Antonio says. Then what does the Shylock do? Shylock, seeing this an opportunity to take revenge, he tells that, okay, I will give you 3,000 ducats money, but if you can't pay after 3 months, you must give a pound of flesh of your body part. He says, okay, then if he can't pay, if Antonio and Bassanio can't pay the loan after 3 months, he need to give a pound of flesh. Okay, he need to give some amount of flesh to Shylock, whichever part he asks. Okay, so that's the deal between Antonio and Shylock. Shylock want to utilize this opportunity as an opportunity to take revenge. Okay. At last, Antonio accepts for it because his friend Bassanio is in need of 3,000 ducats of money. So Antonio accepts for that. Okay, Antonio accepts and says, okay, if I can't pay, I will give a pound of flesh on my body. Okay, so that was the deal between Shylock and Antonio. By here, Act 1 Scene 3 will be ended. Okay, so see here, this Act 1 Scene 3 is a very important story, important part after all the story, where the whole story depends on this. Okay, so Shylock is a villain where he got an opportunity to take revenge on Shylock want to take revenge on Antonio. Okay, this is a main plot of the story. Okay, so once you refer to your textbook for better understanding. Okay, we will meet in next video with Act 1 Scene 4. Till then, bye bye. But don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.